Alright, go. So, Brian, just how long were you in that closet?
Closet? Did you mean the bowl? Or do you mean the stem? The stem. The stem is key. Not the key, but toiletries.
Well, okay. So in your pilgrimage, in your studies, in your traveling of the world, what I guess there's one question that all of us really want to ask you. What is the secret to just life, to being happy, to succeeding?
Well, it's funny you ask that, John. Would you like to know what the meaning of life is?
Well, yes, actually.
I'll tell you. On my journey, I followed many dogs to dumpsters, in which they taught me the meaning of smelling butts. It is actually quite a meaningful and joyous experience which all communal dogs share together. They are not merely smelling each other's butts, John. They are enhancing their butts. They are making their butts greater, bigger, and larger than life than I can even comprehend in my journeys. After which, they made me their leader, which I made them all wear ribbons 24/7. In which case, they asked owners of stores where toothbrush brushels come from, which is a question I have been searching for on my journey at the beginning. We have found that there is some sort of star in a distant galaxy. And by distant galaxy, I mean right here on this planet. So I searched and I searched with my pack of dogs, where we found the greatest gift of all, John. Do you know what the greatest gift of all is, John?
No.
Belly buttons, John. Belly buttons. And I do not mean buttons as in the things you use to write on, John. I mean belly buttons. I used to think that belly buttons were a place of happiness and joy, and where people would come inside and have a cup of tea and ask each other about each other's day, and that sort of bullshit. But I found out that belly buttons mean much more than that. And that is all I found.
Well, thank you for sharing that, Brian. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to speaking to you next time.
Snail.